Okay, let's see. Blue, purple, yellow. There we go. Oh shit. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. God damn it, too long. That, and I have no idea. This one. Doom, doom, doom. Yellow, yellow, green, pink. Yellow, yellow, green, pink. Okay, now which was it? This, and this, and this, and this. God damn it! It's this one. Okay. Yellow, yellow, green, pink. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Yellow. Oh, god damn it! Was this one? Yep, this one, this one. Okay, think I have it now. Yellow, yellow. This one first or this one? God damn it. Okay, yellow, yellow, green, and pinkaroo. There's more. Oh, thank God. Okay, so what did that do? Did it open? Ooh, there's a guy in here. Well, hello, sir. Are you alright? 'Cause you don't look alright. He has a gun too. Grab his gun.
Ow.
Too good.
Don't shoot.
He looks pretty dead, bro. And the gun would have gone off. That would have been hilarious. Uh-oh. Oh, now you did it. Archie, Louis, Taylor, someone. Tex gets his mojo on. Dial M for moron. Awesome.
Following our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't gonna let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister?
Probably a bomb.
7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Idiot. Oh shit.
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me. You'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
Live long and prosper.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do.
Thank you.
I'll be in contact soon.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here.
Okay,
Not
okay,
even
let's
one
go.
crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore. Not even one crate of mixers.
The
This
gun,
guy
take the
was
gun.
hard. Yeah, tough break, hombre.
I guess we can take the gun.
Yeah, tough break, hombre. Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore.
Whoa.
This equipment is surveying several different locations, including my office. Someone knows what I've been up to. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move. This SOB's been living up here, watching
There
my
we go.
every move.
What's this?
That might come in handy.
Encrypted memory stick, nice.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting awfully close, and a life sentence for a machine
Uh-oh.
can last a very long time. So move!
Oh, I just clipped through
That's
that.
a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue.
Okay, let's get out of here.
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Uh-oh. Did I screw up?
Hello, boys.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. What were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to
Just taking a look.
Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know why they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a normal, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. You see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about a million things to do. And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Climbing the ranks? Getting nowhere, let's do that.
So, where's Malden? Not that I'm complaining.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Between you and me.
Yeah, I gotta admit, Malden did like his goosies a little loosey. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
Market saturation.
Well, lucky for me and Carlos, there's enough crime on Chandler Avenue to go around for 2 PIs. You boys do such a bang-up job down there.
Not true. Since I took over, mutant neighborhoods get the same attention as the norms.
Well, I'll be sure to tell Carlos's mother, if he had one.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Is that a lot? Because it looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beak Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've gotten New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
Incredulous. Really wanted the bright side and whatever.
Well, I find that hard to believe, but it's nice of you to say.
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing then?
Genuine curiosity?
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Dirty little secret. What's this mean?
I wanted to find out whether he caught me scrapbooking. If that gets out, I'm through in this time.
I don't even think you're joking about that. You're free to go, Murphy. For now. Any questions?
Don't mind if I do. So about that dude.
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag. But unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
Okay, how about his surveillance video?
I'm not allowed to let you see it.
Seriously? Come on, bro. Play ball with me here. What about the abduction on
I
Chandler?
have no evidence of an abduction. Just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
What about Tex Murphy?
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
Right.
As far as the
Chelsea.
coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
Ooh. That stuff. Taylor?
She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror. One of the less obnoxious ones. That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Okay.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
Okay. What if I just stick it in the computer?
The problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
Whoa.
If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk. As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter. It's Clint. Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
Ah, Mr. Murphy, will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
Update the clerk.
Yeah, me neither. Don't know if you heard, but I had a little blackout.
I used to get brownouts. Louis' chocolate pie damn near put me in a coma every time.
Cuckoo for Cocoa. Sure.
So last time I saw you, Clint, it seemed like you were pretty loco for the cocoa.
Yeah, that chocolate stand was a bad idea. But it's all good now. I actually own this place. Bought it from Nilo a few years back.
Out of business.
So, no more Coco Cabana?
No, after a massive bender that ended with me in cuffs outside of the Hershey's factory, I knew I had to change my life. And Preacher Gary, may he rest in peace, he set me straight. Now I just have a little tiny problem with the scotch.
A ladder of success.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
Nitpicky.
3 cubic zirconias, huh? Out of how many possible?
Well, they're not really clear about that, but it is an upgrade. It's mostly thanks to you, my #1 tenant. You pay up front and I always throw in a little extra to make sure I keep an extra eye on your place.
Math.
Well, math isn't my strong point, but I think you're out of extra eyes.
Did anyone ever tell you that you make it hard to give good customer service?
It's come up a few times.
You're paid through the end of the year, just like every year. You hardly ever hear these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
Ooh, a lot of options here. Clint.
Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
And plenty of alcohol, no doubt. What do you know about Chelsea's death?
We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy.
What about the other dead guy?
Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre.
How about helping me with this encrypted
I
memory
can't help
stick?
you with that. I can barely work a toaster. Maldonado was
Surveillance.
spying on you? Are you sure it was you? Nice girl for circuits and chips.
Okay, memory
Look,
loss.
I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins, for God help me, marshmallows.
Chelsea. I'm gonna ask you
Look,
again.
I know I used to
about
joke
Chelsea.
with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking.
What about the holes in
Just get
Texas
the holes
apartment?
patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit.
Any more info on the abduction?
The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time.
That's a shame.
This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it.
So, what do you think about Tex
You
Murphy?
keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal?
Alright. What about Archie Ellis?
Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose.
3 cards to
Dumbest
midnight.
name ever for a shop.
Okay. Taylor?
That's Louie's niece, right? Tall, brunette. Oh.
And finally, Louis.
I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories.
Okay.
The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. No, wait, is it the Museum of Science? San Francisco just... Sapphire, eh? Well, that sounds like a fun new neighbor. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
He's banging in there. Okay. Damn, a lot of rooms here.
Yeah, needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
Whoa.
Yeah, needs a key.
Leonard?
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Let's see. Okay. Let's go back down and see what else we can find in here.
Time to get a new clock.
Newspaper?
Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
Let's see. Oh, I got this.
Nice to meet you, Maldonado.
And
I'll need to find a computer whiz to break the encryption on this memory stick.
Computer whiz, you say?
Phone message waiting.
Oh.
Phone message
Looks like somebody's
waiting.
wiped my computer.
Phone message waiting.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
This
Let's
message
hear
is
it.
for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book.
Probably.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When
It
did I change
probably
these?
wasn't the wrong number, bro. Okay, time to find someone. Whoa, what was that?
Rook's the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
No touchy-feely.
If you try and hug me, I swear, I'll scream like a little girl.
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering P.I. I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Magician's secrets revealed.
Hold on. Are you telling me the Tex I turned into was not pathetic and pestering? Those are my secret weapons.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. Imagine my surprise when, over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
Quick, 10 things you love about me.
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
Fair weather friends.
Oh, I get it. All of a sudden, I get some dough, and suddenly we're best friends. So how'd they come up with so much cash?
Well, how should I know? I mean, if I'd asked you that 2 days ago, you would have punched me in the face.
Could be fun.
Well, I'd be more than happy to do it now, if it'd help.
Oh, very funny. I'll admit, Murphy, you do have a certain charm. It makes my skin crawl.
Give me some beauty tips.
Well, your skin does look like it's been exposed to a lot of quality charm. So why don't you tell me what I've been buying here, and me and my charm will take off.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
Personality comparison. Let's do
Hello, the new Tex and the old Tex, they're technically the same. Cough it up.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now I suppose this is where you ask if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
Okay.
Next question.
Clint.
Like I always say, you can take a bum out of a dumpster, but you'll never get a dumpster out of a bum.
Damn, that wisdom, bro.
Maldonado? He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on.
Oh, can you help me with the encrypted memory stick?
What is that?
Damn, you're useless.
Why would I know anything about that? If the police confiscated it, I suggest you talk to the police about it.
I might just do that. Mason Bowers.
That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me.
What about Chelsea's death?
I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened. I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
Texas memory loss.
Years ago, after Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items, among them a lost Fabergé egg. You left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person, darker, more dangerous.
What about Louis?
A prince among men. Makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
Taylor?
Louis's niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery.
Tell me more about Chelsea.
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
3 cars to midnight.
I went there once, never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber. Oof.
The abduction?
I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
What about Archie?
Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious.
Ritz Hotel.
I was hoping they would tear that flop house down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint. You became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately.
Now that Rooks is open, I'll bet his back gate's open, too.
Oh. Can go there now. Basketball.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
Ten seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
Or was it my front?
Definitely your front. Okay, what else do we got here? Ooh,
Why would a little
nasty.
gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop?
Whoa.
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Seriously? You're just gonna carry an anvil?
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil.
Probably throw it on somebody's head.
It's Rook's hydropod garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
Interesting.
We've got to get this ship as far as possible from the planet Earth in that little time.
You know how to fly?
I know.
How do you know it even works?
I know how to fly. My father, a long time ago. Listen to me now, follow me, this is important. My mother's an American woman in Nebraska, but my father's DNA is in me. I know how to fly this ship.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system.
No kidding. So that's just about it, I guess. That's wait a minute. Can I go there? Or have I been there already? Let's see.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War
Whatever.
III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Okay, the electronics shops. Surely someone can help me here.